Hey, what is up, guys? Blunt Guts here. This is a Watch Your Realms video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I do appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe if you do enjoy my content. I got some Guild Wars action for you today. We went up against this guild right here that I have on the screen, Vanguard. They're, I believe, a Russian guild. Awesome defenses that they had. Some really great matches, I think. I tuned in at the very end. I did not do my attacks until like 3 hours before the match actually ended, so there was not a lot left up for me to attack. But and the ones that were up, they were pretty beefy, honestly. So I got some cool matchups to show you. One thing I do want to note, though, and kind of my hat's off to them. There was only one Ingrid defense in this, and this is a guild that is consistently in the top 32 in Overlord in GvG, and that's really impressive, honestly. I think there's some really cool defenses in there. They showed that there are plenty of overpowered comps that don't require Ingrid. Now, that's not to say that she is not overpowered on her own, but it is refreshing to see some folks having success not using Ingrid. So, without further ado, let's get into the attacks. Let me show you how I did. All right, guys, first match of the day. We've got 4 Arbiters. We've got Praetus, Pelagios. We've got Valkyra. We've got Constance. Yeah, this is a rough team. I have had success bombing this in the past, and in fact, somebody has already bombed this today. But there have been a bunch of other failures as well. So what we're going to do here is, as soon as the match starts, we're going to drop a Pharaoh Guard on the front tile to get him over there as quickly as possible, so that he can get the ultimates ticking. We're going to drop a second Pharaoh Guard as soon as we get up to 5 cost on the back tile down by the spawn point. After that, we are going to wait till 10 costs. We're going to drop double bugs, exploding bugs, I should say, on the tile directly in front of the spawn point. And then we're going to wait until we get back up to 6 costs, and then we're going to drop 2 of the spiders on the tile in the upper right-hand corner. If you watch my bombing video, you know that this allows basically the spiders to overtake the bombers right around the corner at the bottom of the map here. The reason we're deploying in this order and with these timings is because the hope is that we get a window where Valkyra's ultimate is down, where Pelagios' ultimate is not ticking as well. So that is the plan. It's been a long time since I've tried to bomb one of these, and I don't have anybody to practice on. So we're going to see how this goes. But I am hopeful that we can get this done. Let's see what happens. We'll follow up with Necros and Dogs, I should say, at the end, assuming that we're able to bomb successfully. So first thing we're going to do is get our Pharaoh Guard out. And we're just waiting for 5 costs, and we'll drop in our second one. Put him on the back tile because he doesn't need to get there any quicker than is needed. Honestly, probably could have waited a little bit longer on that, but I don't want to make sure that he gets in there and takes up one of Brokkir's block before the spiders and the exploding bugs do get there. So now we're just waiting for 10 cost here. I'm going to pause it when we get here. I'm just going to click up to 10. Goddamn, you can see that first Pharaoh Guard, he is just taking walloping. There's 1 and 2. And then we're just going to wait until we get close to 6. Now we're not even going to risk it because timing is super important on this. So we're just going to click up. We're going to get one of our spiders ready. 1, 2. And with any luck, you can see Valkyra's ultimate is just going down. Pelagios does not have time to get his up. See, can we get the nice? Yeah, we did. That's what we wanted to see. That is what we wanted to see. Now at 10 costs, we are going to drop in the double Necro. And it's going to be real intentional with the timings here because I don't want to. This map, the Central Keep map, is so huge. It takes so long for these heroes to kind of get by that it is, well, I think we're probably going to be good here. We got plenty of time. But I'm always looking for ways that I might lose, right? And you want to be careful because you can think you won and then you get screwed over by a kind of lack of attention or something like that. So in any case, started off strong, 1-0. I am going to hit this one again because we have so few of these defenses that are left that I really want to actually hit. So I'm going to eat up another attack on this one, and then I'll be back for the next one. Next one up, guys. We got another central keep here. I am trying to find teams that I don't have to use Maw to take down. And given the limited options, that is kind of challenging at the moment. So hopefully this works. Credit to my guildmate Dragos for turning me on to the strat. He showed me you can actually bomb a team like this pretty effectively. Basically, get the bombers out before AI drops all of her ice crystals. Now, with that said, my testing did show that there's some RNG in this. There's a couple of failure conditions. If AI places her first ice crystal right in front of where Baron is on the map, then that can cause a wipe because the ice crystal will basically appear and freeze everybody before they get through to impact Constance and take down Praetus at the same time. So that can screw things up. Also, there's always Ajax RNG that could be an issue as well with an attack like this because the bombers are just so fragile. But by deploying them early, we're going to be able to avoid having the ultimates up when the bombing run goes in. We're also going to be able to, hopefully anyway, avoid the ice crystals. So what we're going to do, as soon as the match starts, I'm going to click on Baron. It's going to slow down time. I'm going to follow up with a deployment of the spiders on the middle tile on the right-hand side. So basically one tile up from the spawn point, and then I'm going to drop in a set of the exploding bugs on the tile that is furthest from the spawn point in the upper right-hand corner. They're going to path forward. The spiders will overtake the bugs, and with any luck, they will bypass Baron and get Constance and Praetus down before the ice crystals even form. Now, after that, we're going to wait until we get up to 10 cost. I'll drop in a set of these rare bugs in order to proc the ultimate from, what's his name, Ajax. That will clear the way for our lightning guards. They're going to do double lightning guards after that to clear everybody else out. They'll path forward. They might take out Baron. They might not. Doesn't really matter. As long as they don't get taken down by Ajax, they'll go around the back and they'll clear out Ajax and AI. And then we can just follow up with another set of the rare bugs, which will fly on in. We should have plenty of time because we're going to be taking down Praetus and Constance so early on in this match. If anything gets screwed up as far as taking down Ajax and AI, I've got the Necros in there just in case. I don't think I'm going to need them, but in case something unforeseen happens, like my lightning guards die or something like that, then I'm going to have the Necros to try to clear everybody else out. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. In any case, that's enough yammering from me. Let's get in there. Let's see if this works. All right, so as soon as it starts, I'm going to click on Baron. There we go. Drop in one of the spiders on that tile. Exploding bugs on the tile there. And then we're going to put it on 2x speed. We're going to hope. But as you can see, AI's Ice Crystal did pop on that tile that I was talking about. And that just screwed the attack. That's what happens. I mean, that is kind of, unfortunately, that is what can happen with an attack like this. So I think what I'm going to try to do, and I'm probably going to do it unsuccessfully, is I'm going to put Necros in there. And we're going to hope that they can clear out the ice patch so we can set in another bombing run. I'm not all that hopeful that is going to work. But, we got to try something. It's an attack down the drain otherwise, right? So we'll drop in double Necros up here. And then we're just going to wait for 6 costs. And then we'll try another bombing run and see if we can't make that work. Again, I don't think it will. But, you never know. The ultimate's out of the way at least here. Not at 6 yet. I think I'll deploy them on the back tile to give these guys a little bit more time to path forward. There we go. And so we're going to put exploding bugs on the middle tile. We'll put the spiders on the back tile. And we're just going to see if maybe we can get a little bit lucky here. But we're not going to be able to get lucky. Yeah, there's no chance this is going to work. Well, let's quit out of this. Let's give it another go. And maybe we can get some better RNG. It's funny, I tried this about 8 times on my practice runs before. It worked every single time, except for the one time when what happened right there happened. So let's try it again. Let's see if RNG can spite us a second time, and we'll go from there. So here we go again into the bug RNG whirlwind. So we're going to click, and then we're going to do exploding bugs in the upper right. We're going to do there. There we go. So we didn't get, but there is one right there. So I'm a little worried that it's going to crystallize before they get through, but it didn't, and there they go. So that's how it's supposed to work. I like that. Glad that it worked out that time. Let's get Ajax's ultimate out of the way, and then we'll be cleared to drop in double lightning guards. Click on somebody to slow this down so that the deployment is nice and tight. And they just need to survive Ajax is really all they need to do. And then we should be clear to go. And it looks like they're going to be okay, I think. Assuming they can get by him before his ultimate. Ah, there we go. They got him. Okay, now we can just deploy these guys and they can fly over the ice crystals and we can just do a little dance, do a little jig. Yeah, baby. That's a win right there. Woo! Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you gotta like that. Cool strategy. Obviously, like I said originally, RNG dependent, so it is what it is. But you know what? I'll take one win, 1 out of 2 for a bug strat that I haven't tried before. Pretty cool. Thanks, Dragos. Appreciate it, man. On to the next one. All right, guys, next one up. So you've seen me take on teams like this before. This is kind of I feel like every team that I attack at this point, it's got Praetus in it, it's got Ingrid in it, it's just like Ghan, Alderon. It feels like all of them at this point, but I'm sure I'm being a little hyperbolic. But this is another beefy team. We only have 4 attacks left, so I am going to start using Maw. So what I'm going to do here is wait till 10 costs. I'm going to drop in a Pharaoh Guard on the back tile. I'm going to wait until 10 costs again. I'm going to drop another Pharaoh Guard on the frontmost tile up in the upper right-hand corner. Reason that I'm dropping 2 of them is because the ice crystals are going off, and we're trying to get one of them to get forward, not just to pop the ultimates, but also to hopefully pop Brokkir's ultimate. And for that to happen, one of them needs to actually take a swing at him, which, because of AI RNG, can be challenging. That's the way that this attack could go wrong. Kind of like the last one. AI is just a royal pain in the ass. Her placement on the ice crystals is not set. It's not a set order. It is random. So we could get bad RNG, and this could kind of derail the attack or make it harder at least. So we'll see how it goes. Once those 2 are out, we're going to wait till 10 cost again. We're going to drop in Maw on the tile directly in front of the spawn point. He is going to path forward. And then at 5 costs, we're going to drop in a Fool in the upper right-hand corner. The Fool is going to start shielding Maw. We're going to wait till 5 costs again, drop another Fool. Meanwhile, it's going to be pounding on Brokkir. The hope is that he'll proc Brokkir's Unyielding. And at that point, Constance will have her second ultimate going, meaning she won't be doing any healing, meaning that when Maw takes a swing, as soon as the Unyielding ends, that Brokkir will die. That is the hope. After that, we can follow up with double Necros, and one of these speed demons should be able to take out the rest. Of course, that's all kind of contingent on Maw taking out Brokkir, Constance, and Praetus. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Might still be able to get it done. We'll have to wait and see. But without further ado, let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. Right, so the first thing we are going to do is wait for 10 cost. We're going to get our Pharaoh Guard ready over here. There we go. We're going to get our second one ready to drop on the front tile as soon as we get back up to 10 cost. And I'm just offsetting them a bit so that we can spread out the damage a little bit. This guy's going to get sucked forward by Pelagios there. And I'm going to slow it down. You see, the first one died already because those ultimates are just brutal. We're just waiting for 10 cost for Maw here. I'm going to click up. Timing is relatively tight here. And get him in. And then the next deployment, the one with the Fool, is the most important one, honestly. And it looks like we might not actually get Brokkir's popped, which is not a good sign for us. That is not great. There's another one of these ice crystals. This looks like it's going to pop right on the... Yep, and we got double frozen there, so that is no good. But, you know, we can only do what we can do. Let's see if we can't make it work. Hopefully our Maw is able to do some work here for us. See, our Fool is frozen up there. That's not great. Dropping a second one. Maw's taking heavy damage. Not getting any shields. That's not great. And we are probably cooked as a result of that. So that is very, very unfortunate. We can try Necros, but I can say from experience that is not going to work. So, yeah. We may give this one another go. We'll see. So, unfortunately, my last attack, which was a loss, by the way, was against this defense. I'm bringing the same team again. I had some technical difficulties, and it didn't record when I was doing the attacks, so I'm not going to be able to share that with you, unfortunately. But what I can tell you is that this guy's Ardea is ridiculous. It was hitting my maw for 500 to 600k. I'm going to see if I can't work around that a little bit. So the plan is going to be to wait until 10 cost. I'm going to drop in a set of dogs to trigger Elddr's ultimate, hopefully get Marri's ultimate out of the way as well. Then drop in our maw. Maw will, well, actually, excuse me. And then I'm going to drop in a fool at the spawn point, right to the right of the spawn point. It's going to path forward. When we get to 9 cost, that's when I'll drop in my maw. The maw will go forward, freeze the fool kind of in the corner, and the fool will start shielding him. He'll start pounding on Elddr. I'm going to wait until we see the Lili proc, and then I'm going to drop in Axe Slaughters, and I might drop in 2 sets of Axe Slaughters. We're going to see if that works. What I did before was I used the Axe Slaughters initially just to pop Elddr's ultimate, and it left me without more recourse to try to get Elddr down. So I'm hoping that I can figure out a better way to make this happen. I shouldn't need more than 1 dog deployment at the end if everything does work out. So I don't think I need 2 sets. Is it going to work? I think probably not, in full honesty. But we're going to give it a try and see if we can't fix it. So let's get in there. Let's see if we can't make it happen. So just waiting for 10 cost. Then we'll drop in our dogs. And I'm going to do it right in front of the spawn point because I don't need to give them any more time to regen rage, really, is the main thing here. And we're just waiting. There we go. We got the pop there. We didn't get Marri's ultimate, but we don't really need Marri's ultimate, honestly. Then we will drop in Fool there. We're just waiting for 9 costs now. We'll drop in our Maw. And hopefully, Maw is able to do a little bit better this time than he did the last time. I don't know what awakening level this Ardea is. I don't think she gets crazy damage from her awakenings. It must mostly be Gear and Elddr. I mean, she's just like a machine gun. It was nuts, absolutely nuts. So I just want to see, is the Fool going to get hit by Ardea here? Yes, he is. Okay. Don't want to drop in my axes quite yet. I have to wait until I see that pop there, but I'm going to drop in another Fool because we've got some time here. What I need Maw to do is wind up. Anytime that he's unshielded, he's just taking crazy, crazy damage. Try to wait a second here because I don't want these guys to go in. There we go. So Ardea's ultimate is down at least. We've got them both in at the same time here. Can we take him down? We can. Okay, that's what we wanted to see the first time. The rest of this should be a lot simpler. We just need to get up to 10 cost and put on 1-time speed to make my life a little bit easier. We'll just click up to 10, and then we're going to double deploy the lightning guards. They should be able to take out Marri and everybody else. And then we can just walk on in with dogs after everybody is down. There we go. That's what we want to see. There we go. Everybody's dead. We get a win. A little redemption. So that's unfortunate. You know what I can do, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? I can show you the replay here, and you can see what happened on the first one when my deployment strategy was a little bit off. Let's go back and let's see if we can't show you. You can see this team right here. Just 6 losses by us, 5 losses by us, 6 losses by us. Anyway, let's watch the replay. I'll show you, kind of point out what I did differently this time. So we had another defense. I deployed the Axe Slaughters right off the break. That was the main difference. But we had another defense that went down to this exact strategy. It was the exact same team comp, almost the exact same BP. But other than that, everything else was very, very similar here. You can see I did the same Fool and Maw deployment. I think it just... Maw ended up taking more damage, and that kind of screwed me at the end of the day. Ardea is just ridiculous. You can see she's just burning through. She kills the Axe Slaughters before they even get to Elddr. And at this point, I just decided to quit out because there's nothing I can do. There was nothing that I was going to be able to do. Ajax would have been able to take out my legendary flyers with Marri slowing them, so there was really nothing that could have been done. But, you know, my hats off to that guy, to Mr. Nice Guy, or whatever his name is. I'm glad I got a little retribution there. I'm glad I was able to show you. I don't know why I didn't think glad I was able to show you. In any case, guys, I will be back for the last match. All right, guys, last match of the night. It's late. I'm tired. I don't expect this to be a win. We've already won the match, though. They are mathematically eliminated, even if they win all of their attacks, which I doubt they will. They are not able to come back to overcome the deficit that we've created at this point. So this is really just for fun, and I don't really expect to win. I haven't been able to practice this at all, so I don't know if it even possibly could work. But we're going to give it a go and see how it works. So initially, we're going to wait till 10 costs. I'm going to drop in one of the Epic Defenders on the back tile. He's going to path forward. I'm going to wait till we get back up to 10 costs. I'm going to drop in another one of these Epic Defenders, again on the back tile. Then I'm going to wait again till 10 costs. I'm going to drop in 2 sets of the these Epic Tanks. I'm going to drop in a Shaman when I get back up to 3 costs. Then we're going to wait till 10, drop in double Necros, followed by Dogs. I think the match, well, I don't know if I even have enough time for all of that. I haven't timed it out, so I'll drop in another Shaman with the Necros if I can. But that is kind of the plan. We're going to see if it works, and we're going to close out our night. Worst case, we're 500, right? So let's give it a go. Let's see if we can't get it to happen. All right, so waiting for 10 cost here. We're just going to drop in our Epic Tank. He's going to start pathing forward. And drop in his twin in a couple seconds when we get back up to 10 costs. I'm going to drop him on the back tile because there's no need to expose him to more damage. We're waiting for 10 cost again right here. And I will pause it at that point. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. There we go. Now I'll just click up. Drop in double Skeletal Guardians. Drop in our Shaman right on top of them. Hopefully the Shaman can help keep some of them up. You can see Anora's ultimate is done now. So we're waiting again for 10 costs, and then we'll drop in double Necros. Everybody's still alive. That's a good sign. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Double Necros now. Get to 3, I'll drop in another Shaman. We'll follow up with Dogs when we get there. It looks like they're taking some heavy damage, though, so not... We did just pop the Hatssut ultimate, so that's great. We have time to wait for double Dogs, so I think I will do that. Hopefully they don't all die before then. Just click up. See, Necros are still alive, so that's good. But all the spawns are getting killed, so that's not good, obviously. Let's see if the Dogs can get in. Oh, and they did! And they did! It's a win, baby! Yeah! There we go. There we go. That's how you close out the night. Woo! All right. Well, so 5-3. I like that, especially considering when I started, I wasn't sure if I was going to get any wins because all these teams are ridiculous looking. But pulled it out of the end. Take a look at the personal record there. Yep, there we go. 5-3. I like it. And then my 3 victories on defense. Nobody really wanted to attack me for the most part, but those that did were pushed back. So, yeah, I like it, guys. There you have it, guys. So I ended up going 5-3 on the day, which I am perfectly happy with against a guild of this quality with the defenses that were still left up. So very happy with my performance there. Got some wins, and yeah, I enjoyed myself. I really do think that the defenses that were in this match that Vanguard did put out were just phenomenal. So really good job. Very cool. I think we're gonna steal a couple of them and carry those going forward. So I appreciate that. But the other thing I did want to show is that we got the win. We got the win at the end of the day. This is top 10 for Celestial Arbiters for my guild. At this point, we are currently number 6 on the leaderboards. Now, I don't know if we're going to stay there, honestly. We're going to be going up against Omega, which is a pretty beefy guild come Tuesday or Wednesday, excuse me. So I'm looking forward to that. Should be some good viewing. You should definitely tune in when I do post my attacks. We're going to see if we can't stay there, see if we can't hang with the big boys. So you know, we'll see what happens, but I am looking forward to the challenge for sure. In any case, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe. Shout out in the comments. Let me know what you thought of these attacks, if you had any questions about anything, or, you know, something interesting that you've found out recently in your Guild Wars matches. So with that said, appreciate you all tuning in. Have a good one, guys. Good luck on your own attacks.